Have you ever felt like you're just putting in all this work on social media, all this work with connecting, with networking, with implementing every single thing that everyone is telling you to do, but the leads just aren't really coming in? First, let me just say it's honestly so much more common than you actually think. And second, I actually want you to close your eyes for a sec, or if you can at least. And I want you to imagine it is a Monday morning and your inbox, your DMs on social media, your calendar is full of people ready to work with you. Sounds like a dream, right? You don't have to stress about where those clients are coming from. Let me just say that is totally possible. Hey there, my friend. Welcome back to another episode of the More Than Social podcast. Super grateful to have you here with me today. I'm your host, Lisa Ann, and today we are diving into a topic that I know is going to just light a fire under your butt and help you get a flood of qualified leads. Yes, you heard me right. I said flood. Like I'm talking, we are going to turn your tap on a full blast. Now, I know you are out there. I know that you are showing up on social media. You're putting in the hard work and you're probably thinking, where the heck are all these leads that every single person is talking about from social media? Well, today I'm actually going to share with you my story a long time ago and give you some specific tips and strategies that have worked for me. So grab your headphones, lace up your runners if you're going for a run. That's when I like to listen to my podcast, and let's get to it. And let's actually go back a few years ago now. It was a Monday morning and I was sitting at my desk and I was just like staring at my social media calendar. Now, at this point, I've been in business for a few years. And while, yes, I did have a few really, really good clients, I knew that I needed more qualified leads to really scale my program sales and make some more passive income. And I realized that I needed to start doing for myself what I have been doing for my clients. It's funny how we always do better work for our clients than we do for ourselves, right? I don't know if that's you, but that's definitely me. But one thing that a coach said to me years ago is instead of looking at your business kind of as your business, start looking at your business as a client. That switch of a mindset will push you to actually get things done for yourself. So, what I decided to do at this time was I decided to follow the exact steps that I use with my clients. And this is the same 4C process that I now teach within my Spotlight Theory program. And honestly, I can say I've been running this for 9 years. I don't know about you, but when it comes to doing my own work or doing my own things, I tend to overcomplicate it. I don't want to do what I'm doing for my clients because I want to do something different for myself. But sometimes I just got to slap myself in the face and say, you know what? What you're doing for your clients is working. So it's going to work for you. If you're in the same spot, listen to me right now. You don't have to overcomplicate it. Just do what you know is working for your clients. Kick yourself and then just get yourself implementing. So, the very, very first step that I had to do personally was create a killer lead magnet. Now, if you don't know what a lead magnet is, it's something of value that you give away for free in exchange for someone's contact information. So, think of it like an ebook, a cheat sheet, a webinar, a guide, something along those lines. And I created an ebook back then, and this one, I'm going back a while. This one was all about how do you create a business from your laptop. Now, obviously, this has evolved and this one does not exist anymore, but it was one of my very, very first lead magnets. It was so dang packed with tips and strategies for people to build a successful business from anywhere in the world. That was my goal to help people do. As long as they had their laptop or good Wi Fi, they can work, they're good to go. Now, of course, creating this lead magnet, it was a process in itself. I'm not saying it's super easy. I spent a lot of time researching what are those pressing pain points that my audience had at this point. And I wanted to make sure that my ebook, it wasn't just another ebook that people just keep in their inbox. I wanted this to be this jam-packed resource that would provide immediate value, help them with a quick win. And I created it with strategies and actionable tips that they can follow and checklists. But for me, this stage, it was never really about collecting an email. It was about establishing trust, showcasing my expertise, and helping someone. Now, once I have my lead magnet, the very next step is to build something called a landing page. So this is where my audience would actually go to download that ebook. Now, for any opt-in page for a freebie just this, I highly, highly, highly suggest making sure that it's super clean, it's simple, has a clear call to action. Now, right now, the CRM that I use to manage all my stuff and all my clients' stuff is in one particular spot that does everything. Now, if you want to check out the CRM that I use, head on over to stockmedia.ca/CRM. I'll put that in the show notes. But another big point to make when designing this landing page was to make sure it's actually about the user experience. I made sure, of course, it's mobile friendly since the majority of my traffic and probably yours is going to come from mobile devices. The headline was bold, it was super, super clear, and the benefits of the ebook were really just in their face about the actual benefits, not the features. And the call to action button, impossible to miss. Every single element on this page was designed to just lead that person to actually do the download, get the download. Now, here's where the magic actually happened. What I started doing is I ran Facebook and Instagram advertising to drive as much traffic to that landing page as possible. But I wasn't just running any type of ad. I actually created stories around all the pain points my audience had. So, for example, one of the ads that I had is, are you wondering how all these people are traveling the world and making money and you're sitting at home in your basement just wishing you can travel? I've been there and I got something that's going to show you exactly how you can do it too. So this resonated really, really deeply because it spoke directly to their struggles, but they also what they want. And to be completely honest with you, running these ads is exactly how I was able to scale my business to make over 10K a month. Now, I'm sure you can imagine 24-year-old me making that good of a money, no mortgage, no kids, no big expenses. I traveled and I did my thing. And another thing I did with all my ads is I always split tested different versions to see what one's going to work the best, what resonates with my audience. Some ads are testimonials from clients who had worked with me and got really good results. Others were more focused on a story and my story, or other were focused on other pain points. I was also experimenting what type of format. So is it a static image of me traveling, a carousel, a short video clip, which was back then not even called a reel at this point. But attention grabbing is all I was going after. Create attention and get curiosity. I got so many signups right there, but I didn't stop there. What I had to do next was now, okay, I have to deliver this freebie. So I automated a sequence. So every single email sequence that I send out is going to share more tips and strategies. That way, by the time they reach the end of the sequence, they already feel like they know and trust me. But most importantly, they're ready to actually move forward. So this email sequence that I'm talking about, it's a very strategic plan, kind of if like I would have a sales call just through emails. And what I did is I walked them through things step by step. That first email, hey, thanks so much for downloading my guide. Here it is. Click this button. The next emails are going to be packed, like I said, with tips, with success stories, with invitations to a webinar, for example. I also made sure to include personal stories and behind the scene aspects of my business and my journey. This is going to help build that relationship, build that connection, but also keep really people engaged. And one more tip I applied was always following up. So I set reminders in my CRM to personally reach out to those who showed high engagement. A simple, hey, I noticed that you downloaded my ebook. I noticed that you're reading my emails. I just want to check in. How are things going? Do you have any questions? Do you need anything? That alone goes such a long way. And let me tell you, one thing that I've learned over the last 9 years, those personal follow-ups were a game changer. And if you can just send a voice message on Instagram, that will go a long way because it really shows that you care about their success. And sometimes these follow-ups, they're going to lead to these one-on-one chats where you can provide even more tailored advice. It's this personal touch at the end of the day. And that's what makes a difference between a lead just staying a lead and a lead becoming an actual paying client. So to recap, here are the steps that I created, okay? Create a lead magnet, something valuable, build a clean, simple landing page with a clear call to action, run targeted ads that speak directly to your audience's pain point, set up an automated email sequence to make sure that you're nurturing and actually building that relationship, and then make sure you personally follow up. Be highly engaged with these people. And essentially, what you're doing here is you're building this pipeline, which obviously having a steady stream of qualified people coming into your business means you're not constantly scrambling to find that next client or stressing about where that next client is coming from. This stability allows you to focus more on delivering value to your current clients, which in turn, yeah, is going to help you build a stronger reputation, attract even more business through your clients from a referral standpoint. And secondly, by automating parts of this lead generation and nurturing aspect, you're freeing up so much time to focus on other aspects within your business. So think about the impact that you can make when you're not bogged down by all these repetitive, tedious tasks, and you can instead focus on scaling your business, creating new programs, working with your clients, even just taking some well deserved time off. Third thing, building this pipeline of qualified leads, it's kind of like creating a safety net for your business. It makes sure that you're always having this potential client like in your wings, which is going to help reduce stress for you, reduce the uncertainty that comes with entrepreneurship, which we all can agree on. We all have enough on our plates. We have enough things to make us stressed. So, in my opinion, this kind of security can be a game changer, just allowing you to really just make more strategic decisions without that constant pressure of needing more immediate sales. And lastly, nurturing your leads effectively, it means that by the time they're actually ready to buy or work with you, they're not just leads, they're warm prospects. They already have an idea of who you are and what you're all about. So you've already boosted that authority in your field. This not only makes that sales process smoother, but it's also going to help you increase your conversion rates on the back end and at the end of the day, your overall profitability. Now, these steps help me flood my business with qualified leads and really just significantly boost my program sales. But I want you to remember the key is consistently providing value. But I also want to share some of the biggest mistakes that I see people make when trying to implement this, and mistakes that I definitely have made over the years. These are the mistakes I want you to avoid to make sure that as you're implementing this, you're going to be really successful. First one, having a clear and compelling lead magnet, okay? Like your lead magnet, it needs to address a specific pain point, offer actual real value. If it is too generic or doesn't resonate with your audience, they're not actually going to be interested in it. And creating a lead magnet is not just about slapping something together, just some information, just calling it a day. This is what's going to position you as that expert. And it requires this deep understanding of your audience's challenges, their dreams, their desires. So actually spend some time, research, ask questions, and really get into the heads of that dream client. The more tailored your lead magnet is, the more likely it is that you're actually going to attract the right people into your business. Second thing, neglecting the importance of a well designed landing page. Like landing pages can make or break this for you. A cluttered, confusing landing page, that's going to push people away. Keep it clean, keep it simple, focus on just one specific call to action. And a landing page should be designed with really that user in mind. Don't make it distracting. Use bullet points when you can. Just make it really easy to consume and ensure that that call to action, that button stand out. And you can actually always test different versions of a landing page. Like I'm always A/B testing to see what one converts better. Sometimes a small tweak, and this is going to sound crazy, a button color from orange to purple could be drastically different for your conversions. With ads, you want to make sure you're targeting the right people. So you're not just wasting your time, you're definitely not wasting money. So you want to make sure that you're targeting your ideal clients who are most likely to benefit from your offer. So ad targeting, this is going to really require understand your audience demographics, interests, and behaviors. So you want to use your data, even from existing clients, to create detailed audience profiles from a targeting perspective, utilize the options that it gives you, but also the copy in your ad, that is what's going to pull people in and push people away. And I also want you to just become obsessed with the stats. Stats in digital marketing tells you what's working and what's not working. So do that with your ads. Next thing, literally, this is not about capturing someone's email. It's about capturing the email and building that relationship. So if you can set up that email sequence I was talking about that really positions you as that expert, provides value without pushing too many sales, that's what's going to really be effective for your business. It's about building that relationship, not just pushing sales on them. Instead, focus on always providing value. Share success stories, offer tips, engage with them through interactive questions. Get them to respond, like build that relationship before you push the sales, okay? When you can get this two-way communication, that's going to go a long way too. And the last one, like following up, honestly, those personal follow-ups, that is going to make a huge difference in converting leads into clients. And you don't need to just rely on automation. Like take some time out of your day to reach out, engage with them, show them that you're interested in what they're doing. Follow-up should be timely. They should also be really personalized. So use the information you have about your leads and tailor your messages to them. Acknowledge their specific needs. And your offer, really, at the end of the day, is that solution. And show them they're not just a sale for you. You are genuinely interested in helping them succeed. Avoiding these mistakes is going to make sure that your lead generation is bringing in the better quality leads for you. Like we don't like price shoppers, I get it. Now, before we go, I do want to share something that can help you generate leads even faster. Now, my online program, The Spotlight Theory, is designed to literally guide you through every step of this process, making sure that you have this proven strategy and the support that you need to get that flood of leads into your business and boost your clients and your sales. Now, in The Spotlight Theory, you are going to learn how to create those lead magnets that resonate, design those landing pages that convert, run ads to reach your ideal clients, set up effective email marketing sequence, and all the follow ups just like a pro. Now, it is a pretty comprehensive program, I won't lie to you, but once you get it done, you have this system that's going to run for you 24/7, 365 days of the year. So, if you are ready to stop struggling and start seeing real results through social media, I want you to head on over to spotlighttheory.lisaann.ca. I'll put that into the show notes for you. This is what's going to help you generate leads all the time, even while you are sleeping or traveling. All the details are on that page, but if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. But regardless, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope this episode just showed you a different way of how you can generate leads through social media. Now, if you did find it helpful, I would love to ask you to leave a rating and review on Apple Podcasts and share it with a fellow entrepreneur. And remember, the key to success really is in the details. So take action, avoid those mistakes, and watch your business thrive. So I'll see you next week. Enjoy your day. Bye for now.